Contact 8,000 yards.
We're going in.
In 2005, a group of scientists discovered a planet with a climate almost identical to Earth's, meaning it might be able to support life. The following year, NASA launched the Beacon project, building the most powerful transmission system ever made. A special observatory was set up in Hawaii to send signals into space, using a satellite that orbited Earth every 24 hours to amplify those signals and transmit them toward the new planet, in hopes of hearing back from intelligent life. Meanwhile, Alex Hopper is celebrating his birthday at a bar with his brother, Commander Stone Hopper, who keeps urging him to join the Navy. Alex refuses. When Alex goes to talk to a woman named Samantha, she jokingly complains that she wants a burrito, but the kitchen is already closed. Wanting to impress her, Alex rushes out to a nearby store, but it's closed too. Desperate, he climbs onto the roof, falls through the ceiling, and lands inside. He quickly grabs a burrito, heats it up, leaves some cash on the counter, and tries to escape using a ladder. Unfortunately, he falls again, knocking over shelves and causing a mess. Moments later, the police chase him through the streets. Even so, Alex manages to deliver the burrito to Samantha before getting caught. The next morning, Stone angrily scolds Alex for his reckless behavior. Things get worse when he learns that Samantha is the daughter of Admiral Shane, meaning Alex's stunt could hurt Stone's Navy career. Frustrated with his brother's lack of direction, Stone announces that Alex is joining the Navy, whether he likes it or not. Some time later, the RIMPAC military exercise begins in Hawaii, bringing together dozens of international ships for the world's largest naval warfare training event. Before the drills start, the teams hold a friendly soccer match. Alex, now serving in the Navy and dating Samantha, leads the American team. During the final match against Japan, Alex gets hit in the face and awarded a penalty kick. Despite being dizzy, he refuses to let anyone else take the shot. He misses badly, and Japan wins the game. That evening, Alex tells Samantha he's going to ask her father for permission to marry her, even though he finds the idea a bit old-fashioned. Meanwhile, far away in space, the Beacon project signal finally reaches something, and it responds. The next day, Admiral Shane delivers a speech at the opening ceremony. Alex arrives late and tries to sneak in, but his superiors notice. Later that night, during a celebration, Samantha convinces her father to give Alex 5 minutes to talk. Admiral Shane reluctantly agrees, though it's clear he doesn't think highly of Alex. Nervous, Alex heads to the bathroom to rehearse his words, but he runs into Nagata, the Japanese officer who beat him in soccer. They exchange insults, and a scuffle breaks out. Minutes later, both men stand in front of Admiral Shane, pretending it was just an accident. The Admiral doesn't buy it and sternly reprimands them both. Then Terrence asks to speak with Alex privately. He tells Alex that he's wasting his talent and that Samantha deserves someone better. The first day of the event goes smoothly, with everyone showing great teamwork as they direct the many ships, planes, and helicopters involved. But that night, Stone quietly confirms that Alex will be dismissed once the exercise is over. The next day, Samantha continues her job as a physical therapist. She's assigned to Mick, a former colonel who lost both his legs in combat. Since then, he's been struggling with deep depression, so Samantha takes him on hikes and encourages him to see life from a new perspective. Meanwhile, a massive object passes Jupiter and splits into 5 separate pieces. The Department of Extraterrestrial Contact detects this and immediately alerts NASA, Air Force, and Beacon Project. The objects are moving in formation straight toward Earth, meaning they're not asteroids, they're controlled spacecraft. One of the ships collides with a satellite, breaks apart, and veers off from the others. The remaining 4 crash into the Pacific Ocean, a sight witnessed by Samantha and Mick from the hills. The damaged ship crashes into Hong Kong, destroying several buildings and killing thousands. Falling debris causes even more deaths as people try to escape. Technicians soon confirm that the ships came from a recently discovered planet, suggesting they're responding to the signals humans sent out. In Hawaii, all naval exercises are halted, and the ships begin searching the ocean, but the alien crafts don't appear on radar. Chinese scientists analyze fragments of the crashed ship and find it's made of an unknown material with grid-like patterns that seem to function as a communication device. Hours later, the fleet in Hawaii spots something unusual on the water, though their radars still show nothing. A boat approaches the strange structure to make contact but receives no response. Alex steps onto the metallic surface, nothing happens, until he touches the main body, and a sudden electric shock throws him backward. As Cora rushes to help, the spaceship activates and fires 2 bright beams into the sky. A massive force field forms, trapping half of the fleet inside. Communication is lost, and radar systems stop working. When a fighter jet attempts to fly through the barrier, it explodes instantly. Moments later, the alien ships rise from the water, huge, glowing, and incredibly advanced. When Stone sounds his ship's horn in warning, one of the alien crafts replies with a deafening shockwave that shatters glass and stuns everyone nearby. The Navy fires a warning missile, but it causes no damage. In response, the alien ship launches its own missiles. The soldiers manage to shoot down several in the air, but one hits a ship, causing a deadly explosion and heavy damage. Amid the chaos, Alex and his team move around the alien craft, firing continuously while dodging incoming attacks. Stone orders the main ship to fire, but the shockwave has damaged their targeting systems, making the attack mostly ineffective. The enemy ship fires back, and the soldiers can't stop every missile. One hits their ship, killing several men and creating a hole that floods the hull. Desperate, Stone commands his crew to keep firing, but the enemy responds with an even stronger attack, causing the entire ship to explode. Watching his brother die, Alex takes the boat back to the fleet. He soon learns that all the senior officers were killed, making him the highest-ranking officer in charge. Driven by revenge, Alex prepares his crew for a full-scale attack. On the Japanese ship, Nagata orders his men to provide backup, but the aliens quickly disable their vessel with a massive explosion. Alex wants to continue fighting, but his crew convinces him to prioritize rescuing the Japanese soldiers from their sinking ship. With no immediate threat, the enemy ship retracts its weapons. But the main alien structure launches another attack, sending multiple shredding machines along with a smaller aircraft. 2 shredders land on a military base in Hawaii, destroying everything in their path: buildings, jets, and helicopters. Another lands in town during a baseball game. It pauses in front of a child, then moves on, targeting bridges and vehicles, sending cars plunging into a chasm. From the hills, Mick and Samantha watch as the smaller aircraft flies by. Police arrive and order people to evacuate, but Mick stays, eager to see the aliens. The aircraft lands near an observatory, and its pilot exits to inspect the area. When police cars arrive, a shockwave throws them off, and the alien pilot attacks. Meanwhile, Alex's crew discovers the alien pilot from the crashed satellite. When they remove its helmet, the alien awakens and grabs Alex's face, showing him a vision of the aliens conquering planets across the galaxy. Suddenly, an explosion breaks through the wall, and alien soldiers enter, taking their pilot and leaving. Alex hears over the radio that 2 men went missing in another sector, indicating an alien stayed behind for sabotage. The ship goes into lockdown as a search begins. A soldier on the stairs is suddenly thrown across the corridor. In the weapons room, the alien kicks down the door. Ignoring a technician, it scans the weapons. When the man tries to intervene, the alien throws him aside with ease. The technician attacks it with a tool, but the alien overpowers him. Alex enters, firing at the alien, but his bullets have no effect on the armor. While the alien fights him, Cora attacks from behind with multiple weapons, but the alien disarms her. Alex directs her to operate the weapon controls and lures the alien outside. He jumps to a railing, and the shot finally destroys their enemy. On the hills, Mick and Samantha find the destroyed police cars. Samantha grabs the keys from a body, and they see the aliens approaching. They hide, and luckily, the aliens mistake the noise for horses and leave. Mick gathers weapons while Samantha uses the radio from the only remaining car. They are approached by Cal, an observatory employee, who explains that the aliens have taken over the building and are trying to use Earth's satellites to reconnect with their home planet, since their communications ship was destroyed in the crash. If the aliens succeed, an entire extraterrestrial army will descend on Earth. Meanwhile, the media finally receives government approval to report the invasion. World leaders urge people to remain calm, but panic spreads quickly, and riots erupt across the streets. On the ship, a soldier puts on one of the alien helmets and notices it resembles sunglasses. He recalls the aliens' lizard-like eyes and realizes that, like lizards, these aliens are vulnerable to sunlight, and their armor is protecting them. The crew begins brainstorming ways to use this insight, but it's difficult because their radars cannot detect the aliens. Nagata observes that the aliens cannot see humans either, they only react when attacked. He suggests using weather buoys as an alternative to radar, since they can detect water disturbances caused by the movement of the alien ships. The technicians access all nearby buoys and create a detailed map. Alex is impressed and appoints Nagata to lead the operation. Watching the map, the crew spots a spaceship as soon as it moves, allowing them to respond quickly and fire. Unfortunately, their shot misses, and the alien ship heads toward their fleet. Seeing another ship pass by, Samantha wishes she could contact Alex to warn him about the observatory. Cal explains that the aliens are jamming their communications, but there might be small gaps that allow a message to slip through. To send it, he needs a device left at the observatory. Mick forces a scared Cal to retrieve the device. Crawling carefully in the dark, Cal sneaks into the observatory through the back door. When he grabs the device, an alien touches the metal but cannot see Cal, allowing him to escape and reunite with his team. Alex's ship launches another attack, which again misses, and the aliens retaliate. The human crew dodges or destroys the missiles, though the explosions shake the ship. As the alien ships approach, the humans manage to land a successful hit, taking down 2 vessels. At the same time, Samantha contacts the ship and warns that the aliens will make contact with their planet in 4 hours. The observatory must be destroyed before then. The call cuts off before she can give more details. The team notices unusual water disturbances on the buoys, suggesting the aliens are moving unpredictably to confuse them. Alex devises a plan and orders the crew to prepare the weapons. Through the night, the alien ships advance toward the island, stopping by morning. When one ship approaches, the humans wait for sunrise, then fire at its windows. The sunlight blinds the aliens, allowing the soldiers to launch missiles that quickly destroy the ship. Suddenly, alien shredders attack Alex's ship, killing soldiers and causing explosions. A man becomes trapped in a hallway, but Cora pulls him to safety. As the ship begins to sink, the crew abandons it and boards lifeboats. Alex and Nagata cling to each other to reach the last intact section and jump to safety just before the ship explodes. From the hills, Samantha and Mick spot the scene and decide to head to the observatory, while Cal chooses to stay behind. The soldiers on the lifeboats feel defeated, but Alex suggests using a decommissioned battleship that is now a museum. They board the ship and realize its systems are outdated, and all the weapons must be fired manually. They don't have enough people or experience to operate the ship properly. Fortunately, retired soldiers who attended the event arrive to help. Together, both crews remove decorations, repair systems, and get the weapons ready. As the ship sets off, they see the alien structure firing its beams again. Suddenly, it rises from the water and transforms into a heavily armed battle machine. Alex orders Cora to aim the guns to the side, and the ship begins to turn. When the aliens fire, Alex drops the anchor. The ship halts, causing the missiles to fall harmlessly into the water. The crew then fires back, gradually damaging the alien ship. The aliens strike again, causing some damage, but not enough to sink the battleship. Finally, the humans destroy the spaceship and the device powering its force field, allowing Terrence and the rest of the fleet to join the fight. Meanwhile, aliens at the observatory send a signal skyward. Mick and Samantha arrive in a cop car, driving through electrical lines until they crash, stopping the transmission. Samantha and the gun are trapped inside. An alien approaches, and Mick tackles it. The alien loses its helmet and is temporarily blinded by the sunlight, but eventually overpowers him. At the last moment, Cal returns and strikes the alien with his device. Mick finishes the fight while Cal helps Samantha escape. Back on the ship, the crew prepares a special missile to destroy the observatory. The alien ship unleashes more shredders, and the humans fear they may die with their last attack. The missile hits its target, destroying the observatory, killing the aliens, and stopping the transmission for good. Just as the shredders close in on the battleship, jets arrive and destroy them, along with the remaining parts of the alien spaceship, ending the battle. Later, the entire crew and Mick receive medals of honor. Fallen soldiers like Stone are also recognized. Terrence promotes Alex to commander and gives him his own ship. After the ceremony, Alex asks Terrence for his blessing. Terrence jokingly says no, then invites Alex to lunch. Meanwhile in Scotland, 3 boys discover a destroyed building and a fragment of the alien ship. They call a technician to open it and are shocked to find a living alien inside. If you enjoyed this sci-fi movie's full recap, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this, and thanks for watching.